Hello there, I'm Josh as a Josh Build Stuff, and we're back today with another custom LEGO Mosaic of my own design. This, as you may recognize, is LEGO Phase 2 Commander Cody, but not that LEGO Phase 2 Commander Cody. No, this is the actual Commander Cody portrayed in LEGO form. And I know usually we're not this zoomed into my face, but for this build I took a cue from Count Dooku, but instead of double the pride, double the fall, it's double the size Mosaic and double the price of this Mosaic. I wanted to recreate this iconic moment. On that fateful day when the 66th Order was executed, Palpatine had a lot of calls to make, assuming he called every commander manually, but there's one call that remained in our hearts and minds since it was holodialed. This is of course Palpatine telling Commander Cody to execute Order 66, and Cody then tries to execute Obi-Wan Kenobi. I won't spoil how that turns out, but Obi-Wan's in episode 4, so what does that tell you? Some quick details about this build to try to get ahead of some of your questions. The cost was about $400 from start to finish. I bought most of the studs on Bricklink. I also bought 2 of the LEGO Batman mosaics for the backing plates and for extra studs. The dimensions are 48 studs wide by 96 tall, so 2 standard LEGO art sets stacked on top of each other. I think that brings the total stud count to 4,608. I made this design using a web app called LEGO Art Remix. It's a fantastic app. I'll talk more about it in a second. And no, I don't have instructions to this build online anywhere as of yet. There are instructions to some of my other custom mosaics on Rebrickable, but I will tell you about how you can build something like this yourself in more detail in just a second. I'm trying not to date this video too much. We did go out to dinner once, but decided it'd be better to just stay friends. But I actually built this some time ago, and I've been sitting on it for a little while, but I think it still holds up. But at the time of making this video, if you're caught up on your recent Star Wars productions, you might notice that somehow Cody returned. I mean, it's not that big of a mystery. I think he just hasn't been in stuff for a while. So Cody's relevant again, so I thought it'd be a good time to show him off. A little about the inspiration and build of this set. Why Cody? Why this moment? Well, obviously Cody's not in that much of the actual Star Wars movies, but this particular scene, this is like that place in Sparta. It's where everything kicks off. I also like to imagine that Cody's abs look like that under his armor too. But as for this design and build, I'm not claiming that it's a complicated process, especially with the help of this LEGO Art Remix web app. I think anyone could build something like this, and that's partially why I want to make this kind of video, so that maybe others will be inspired to do something like this yourselves. Here's my process. I try to find an image that I think will work well, usually something not too busy, something with high contrast. I'll try it out, upload it a few times, and then I will take that image and I'll tweak it a bit and try out different things, re-upload, and then see how that works. When I find something that I'm happy with, I will then purchase pieces and build it in real life. Then I'll make some final changes in person to parts that may not look as good as they did online, and then, you know, frame it out and display it and make a video about it. I actually had a fun idea that I think worked out well in person. That's this Palpatine hologram here. He's actually 2 layers. He's got a layer of clear, either white or blue studs on top of some bluish studs underneath it. I think the effect looks really good. It like kind of makes him glow on top of the overall piece. Overall, I'm decently happy with the way this thing turned out. It definitely looks better from further away than right up close, but the same has been said about me many times. Hurts my feelings every time. Let me know what you think about this design and build in the comments down below, but in reality I'm not actually seeking any of your approval. I just hope that Brixie likes this design as much as he liked my Stormtrooper, so that he builds this one in person too. Look at that free publicity! Just kidding. Mostly. Unless you want to send this to Brixie. I'm not asking you to do that. I mean, if you do that on your own, that's on you, not on me. Okay, as always, be sure to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I'll see you next time.